What is up, YouTube? It's Coffee. Back at it, man. And this Bills loss, as I keep saying, just really stings. This offseason mode, the hangover, offseason hangover is just going to be a motherfucker this year. Like, really, it's just, oh, you know what I mean? What can you say? And hopefully the Eagles handle business out there. I'm on some hater stuff. Eagles, dead off that 3P, right? But check it out, man. I keep saying this, that you just got to go out and make the plays, right? I don't want to be the refs, it's rigged, etc. You know what I mean? But I've continuously said that Josh Allen fourth down spot and the INT I thought were suspect calls. But I just come across this in the blogosphere of a Buffalo Bills media personality here. What's his name? Alex Brasky, I think. He says, I don't agree with the rig stuff, but this is wild. And he has this little not documentary, but presentation put together by this TikToker of the name Robbie Fulton.
Does the NFL have an officiating problem? Well, let's go to the tape. There's two things that I noticed in this game. Number one, the Bills were repeatedly short-spotted by the officials. This is James Cook in the first quarter. Take it away, Jim.
Cook has a first down.
Well, I think everyone can agree that that is indeed a first down. Nice run by Cook there to gain an impressive
11 yards. He's top.
11 yards, actually. Ooh, nice run. Oh, but hold on. James Cook is a little confused now because the refs are in a huddle, and they have come to the conclusion that he did not gain 11 yards, nor did he gain 10 yards. He actually gained 9. Yes, somehow that was only a 9-yard run. Look where they spotted the ball. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so maybe that was just a one-time mistake. This is now the second quarter. This is going to be Amari Cooper. Josh Allen takes the snap, and he's going to find Amari Cooper off to the left here. He catches the ball, turns around. Now he slowed it down a bit here. It's kind of hard to tell, but it sure looks like he gets the pylon to me, but
They're going to mark him about a yard shy.
And again, look where they marked the ball. I mean, if he didn't get the first down, he was still a lot closer than that. Here's James Cook again, this time in the fourth quarter.
Go up top to Cook. Michael there to shove him out, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Oh, hold on there, Jimmy boy.
Marking short of the first down, by the way. No, that's a huge now. It seems like over and over again. I keep seeing.
Seeing what? Seeing what, Tony? I think Tony got his microphone cut. Okay, this is the third down play before the Josh Allen fourth down play. Big play here. Allen over to Kincaid. Kincaid looks like he's got the first down once again. Oh, but wait a minute there. Again, gonna mark him short. What a shock. So that's 4. That's 4. Can we go for 5? Here's the big play. Josh Allen pushing. Looks like he got the first down. But, you know, it's hard to tell. If only we had an official or something out there that could see the play and make a call.
The far side judge says first down the way he's stepping to the near side. They're moving it back. They're both moving it back. They had it easily over. They brought it back quite a bit. Had to get to that line. Under review.
Oh, well, I'm sure they'll get it straightened out on replay. But here's the kicker, is that on the field, the call was ruled in favor of Kansas City. So they need definitive proof to overturn the call. If it had been called in favor of Buffalo, again, they would need definitive proof to overturn the call.
This is your point right here. Watch him up here. Where he's going to mark it. Yes, he's in front of the line. He's going to move around someone. He's below the line on the bottom. Those are two very different spots.
So one guy calls it a first down. The other guy calls it not a first down. Unfortunately, the guy calling it not a first down has more power, so he overrules the other guy. Thus, the call on the field is in Kansas City's favor. And what do you know? There's inconclusive proof to overturn. Gene?
How did you see it, Gene? I felt like he gained it by about a third of the football, Jim. That was just my take on the play. Tough play. I agree.
Alrighty, let's do a few more just for fun. Here's this ridiculous play. Get a load of this guy.
Buffalo is challenging the prior play. With respect to the possession of the ball by the defense prior to being down.
Okay, ref. Dude doesn't even know what he's cheating about.
After review, ruling the field stands as called. Is a Kansas City catch. First down and goal. Tony, I know you're not going to agree with this one.
And Well, you shouldn't, Tony. In fact, nobody should, because they ruled this a catch for Xavier Worthy on the Kansas City Chiefs, number 1 in red there. Here's what happens. Let's see. The Bills player catches the ball as he's going to the ground. Oh, it hits the ground. That's an incomplete pass, right? But no, somehow they ruled this a catch for number 1 on the Chiefs there. There's the ball. It hits the ground and bounces into the Chiefs player's arms. But again, it was initially ruled in favor of the Chiefs on the field, so inconclusive proof, of course, for them to overturn it. Although that looked pretty conclusive to me. And we're just going to close up with this one for fun. This is the last play of the game. Desperation time for the Bills. Josh Allen heaves it up, and Dalton Kincaid almost comes down with it. He does not catch it. That's pretty much going to be it for the Bills. Oh, but wait. There's a flag on the play. Here's the strange thing about this flag, is that it was actually picked up by the officials after the incomplete pass hit the ground. One has to wonder, if Dalton Kincaid had caught that pass, would that have been a holding penalty on the Bills or something of the like? I hate to say it, but I think it would have been. So there you go, that's my take of this whole ridiculous situation. Conspiracy theory time. The NFL wants the Kansas City Chiefs to three-peat. And on the podium after the game, Travis Kelce will retire and ask Taylor Swift to marry him. Think of the ratings. You heard it here first. Thank you for watching. Now go forth and go Bills.
All right, man. So the spot repeatedly was just like a full yard. Like the individual there was pointing out on numerous plays. Okay, say you're saying the Bills player didn't get the first on a few of these different plays, right? It's not a full yard back. No way in fucking hell. It was like the Bills had to get an extra yard every time, or they were going to be bumped back a yard. It felt like the way they were spotting the ball. It was absolutely crazy, man. And a lot of the game, it must have been, I don't know, like the commentary, some of the stuff, Romo and Steratore. I do remember him saying it was a bad call a couple times. You know, I thought the INT thing was kind of crazy. The gentleman there was saying that it should have been an incomplete pass. I thought it was an INT. Like he had it, he came down as soon as he hits the ground. That's it, you know. But then they're rustling around and Worthy ends up with it. I don't know, man, you know. But I just didn't realize how many other times there were these spot issues, like where they just clearly were spotting the ball in a ludicrous way. You see in the replies of this, someone is showing the one Cook play and saying, "Oh, look, his knee was down." That wasn't 11 yards. Well, even with the spot that they're showing in this little freeze frame, to me shows them like right on the yellow line, like right at 10. Personally, that's what I'm seeing. Comment, let me know what you think. But that's the one I think they marked at like a full yard short. It was crazy. They just kept going back a full yard. And same thing with the big one on fourth down. I mean, again, they pointed out there, that's been my continuous commentary on this, is that the judges came up saying, no, first down, and then someone else changes it. Like, it just was absolutely bonkers. And then, of course, like Du was pointing out, challenging stuff like that when there's no clear, visual evidence to overturn it, the call on the field is going to stand, and that's just what it is. And we saw that multiple times. But yeah, man, I really did not peep this, how much this happened. The Dalton Kincaid on that screen on the third, like all that, man, they just kept bumping the Bills back a yard. You know, it was like the Bills had to get 11 or 12 yards to get a first down every possession, while the Chiefs get a favorable spot every fucking time. And again, I'm not trying to be that guy, but there's something here, man. There really is. Something that was the most ludicrous thing that happened to the Bills. Josh Allen's second season, we lose in the divisional playoffs against the Texans. Does everyone remember that? Starting out the second half, the return man for the Texans, Carter, doesn't kneel the ball in the end zone on a kickoff. He just goes to throw it to the ref, who steps away. Like, I'm not catching it. You didn't kneel the ball. It's a live ball. And Bills pick it up, touchdown. We would have been up by 3 possessions. They call it a touchdown and all that. And then they literally said, due to the fact that common sense says that, I'm going to actually try to find this. I might include it in the video, what they said. Like, they said, common sense says that he should have took the knee, so we're just going to give him a touchback, basically. Like, it was the most ludicrous fucking thing. And, you know, again, you got to go out there and make the plays to win. I'm not trying to be like the refs stole it all from us, you know, but like in a situation like that, the momentum starting out the second half, Bills would have been up 3 possessions. Something like that goes down. It's a totally big momentum shift, and which is like what kept happening in these situations. Like, Cook's out there busting his ass doing the damn thing, and then like he's so confused every time. It's just unorganic momentum, and it's just bullish. And I mean, hey, this guy has the whole thing together. What do you think about that Dalton Kincaid incomplete pass as well? That flag, I do recall that when, you know, they're like, oh, there's a flag. I'm like, oh man, what's going to happen? Was there an illegal contact on the defense or something? And then, oh, there was no flag on the play. Do you guys believe that there would have indeed been some kind of penalty against Buffalo to negate the first down? What do you think? Do you believe that that is indeed the case? You see, he's got it all put together to a 3-peat, and you know, Kelsey and Taylor Swift getting engaged and him riding off into the sunset and retiring. You know, they do have their own reality show. I don't know if they still got it. I was going to do a video about that when I first seen it. I think that was last year. Yeah, I was like, damn, man, the NFL is really loving this Kelsey Swift love affair, you know? Like, they're really trying to cash in off this. And again, I don't want to be that guy to say that. There's a lot of theories out there about the NFL being rigged. There's a lot of content creators that speak about it all the time, and you know, there's even people that think like everyone's in on it, but there's no way that players that dedicate their life to this game and the competition and everything like that would take part in this, you know? No way in fucking hell. But do the refs do things to swing the momentum and stuff certain individuals' ways? It really seems like it, you know? And I don't want to be that guy to say all this stuff, but it really seems like there's something here. I want to know what everyone thinks about it, man. You see in the responses here, Brasky says game of inches. Dude says, give it a break, man. The game was almost a week ago. The Bills lost. Get over it. He says, no. Give it up, man. Never. This shows disgusting inconsistency of replay assists, which gives legs to the conspiracy theories. I've never believed there's a bias more than I do now. You know, and again, I don't want this to be what it is. I'm not saying this is definitely what it is. It's just, we got flucked in this game, man. I don't like to agree with the rigged stuff, but good Lord, man. Have you ever watched the documentary on Serie A and Juventus referee scandal? That stuff is very real. From Talking Pizza at Pizza Talks NFL. If anyone knows what he's talking about, I have never seen that. Can someone tap me in with that documentary if you know of it? This is the one where I was saying, they were saying even the first one, it clearly wasn't an 11-yard run. Angle makes it tough, but no way can you call it egregious. Just one of plenty examples of people trying to find things where there wasn't, including the worthy catch with Bishop, offsides call on Buffalo, etc. Look, I'm looking at this. That looks like a first down to me. Even if, like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're saying he didn't pick up 11, it looks like he's right on the yellow line to me where the ball is. Not a whole yard short. They were backing him up damn near a whole yard. Crazy thing about the NFL is they have the same crews work together all 18 weeks of the regular season. Then they completely new crews for the playoffs based on individual performance. Did it ever occur to them that the lack of continuity might be a problem? Man, that ref and that one challenge, he didn't even know what the fuck he was talking about. That was pretty ludicrous. everything close goes in favors of Chiefs always. It sure as fluck feels that way. I didn't believe it either at first, but after the 849th time it happened, I started to believe. Hashtag Cheat Pete. Hashtag boycott Super Bowl. So there you have it, man. Again, the Chiefs won. I'm not trying to be that guy, but there really does seem to be something here. Join the discussion in the comments. Let me know what you think. Subscribe. And it's Coffee signing out. Catch you.